From New York City, the makers of Clippercraft Clothes for Men and 1,036 leading retail stores from coast to coast present the world's most famous detective, Sherlock Holmes. Tonight's story, The Adventure of the 6 Napoleons.
Come in, Mr. Harris,
Thank you,
and take
Doctor.
your usual chair there on the other side of the fireplace. Now, before we become further involved in the adventure which had to do with 6 Napoleons and a rather gory murder, suppose you say a few well-chosen words on a subject on which you have become almost as much of an authority as I am on the subject of the exploits of Sherlock Holmes.
With pleasure, Dr. Watson. As a matter of fact, it's almost as much of a pleasure to recommend Clippercraft clothes as it is to wear them. Say, are you in the market for a new suit of clothes? Well, Clippercraft believes you're entitled to the very most for your money, even today in this era of high prices. That's good business for you, naturally, and it's good business for us, too. We've planned it that way by applying scientific American production methods to the fine old craft of clothes making. It's the great Clippercraft plan, concentrating the buying power of 1,036 of the nation's finest stores from coast to coast, providing year-round economies in manufacturing and distribution costs, and delivering the savings to you. That's why at a friendly independent store in your community, you get beautifully tailored, fine-fitting, expensive-looking Clippercraft suits for only $40 and $45. Top coats, too, in fine coverts and worsted gabardines for only $40 and $45, and sport jackets at only $26.50. The values are downright amazing. Compare them tomorrow with clothes selling for many dollars more. And now, Dr. Watson, to return to your specialty, the adventures of Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Yes, I must say it's an enthusiasm I seem to share with a great many friends and critics. As you probably know, there is a collection of erudite gentlemen all over the United States of America who are ardent Sherlock Holmes admirers, and who call themselves the Baker Street Irregulars. Why, would you believe it, they even argue with me about the accuracy of some of my stories.
Do they ever win the arguments, Dr. Watson?
You know, Holmes always said I had a weakness for embroidering a tale. But that's neither here nor there. So here's tonight's adventure, the 6 Napoleons.
6 Napoleons? Why, good grief, Doctor. I should think one gentleman of that
Sample complete. Ready to continue?